Let me ask you a question. What's the number one reason why you're trading? If you're anything like me, man, the main reason why you even started trading is because you are done with working for somebody and having some other man a power over you where he can pretty much fire you when he wants, but you still need money to pay your bills. Or basically, you still need to look after your families. If you're anything like me, bro, that's the reason why you're trading, which means welcome to the club. Now, the second thing that I have for you is, what if I tell you that if you make money within first, let's say, 30 minutes of the market, that you do not have to stay around trying to trade? Think of it like you go into a casino, all right? You win some money. Bro, the money is not yours up until those chips that you have now, you cash those chips. And that's why they actually give you the chips so it doesn't feel like real money. It feels like just a game. You understand what I'm saying? Casinos, bro, they're billionaires, fucking billion-dollar industries, right? Now, if you think about it, on a bigger scale, what happens? That's the same concepts that are used in the market as well. The market essentially just need an edge. You need to make sure that you cash those chips in. That means you walk away after a certain stage. So you actually have made the money. Otherwise, the money is not yours up until you close the broker. Now, exactly what happened today, I made about $11,000. If I would have stayed, I probably would have made $50,000 to $100,000. But to me, bro, I'll keep it real. More money doesn't change anything because I'm trying to trade for the next day. I'm trying to trade to build my confidence, because what happens is when you have your confidence, you'll always be able to increase your position size and keep making money. It's more about consistency, making money every single day, consistently, not every single day, but consistently, rather than trying to have one big day and then just, whatever. Because having one big day, extremely big day, it does something to your trading. What it does is it gets you a little bit overconfident. When you get overconfident, you end up blowing your trading account. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if you guys do not know me, my name is Somesh. I've been trading since 2018. I've gone through a lot of crap, man. First 14 months of my trading journey was super shit. And I lost so much money in first 14 months. But my 15th month was the green month because I learned how to walk away when I'm green. You understand what I'm saying? So today I took only 2 trades. Third trade I missed on Meta. But it is what actually I took 3 trades. And the fourth trade was the Meta, which I missed. Let me break this down for you so you can understand the concept, the theory, the psychology behind all this, so you can do this on your own as well. Now, the reason why I'll talk about the first trade that I took on the day. The first very trade that I took on the day was SPY. Now, the reason why I took SPY, first, bro, I use 2-minute chart for first 30 minutes of the market open. That means from 9:30 Eastern time to 10 o'clock, I'm using 2-minute chart. 5-minute chart is literally from next 60 minutes, which means 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock. But I was done in this. Literally, I called it a day. I walked away. Think about it. 11K for making literally for 30 minutes of trading. Bro, I used to work at $10 an hour and I'll do like 100 hours or 80 hours and I'll make $800. Think about it. Now, 30 minutes, I can make 11. Bro, who's complaining? Come on. You see what I'm saying? So, hey, at the end of the day, man, there's so much money on the table. You can come every single day and you can grab the money, whatever you can. That's the game that I'm playing. All right. Now, let's talk about the SPY trade. Now, as we established, I was only trading on a 2-minute chart. By the way, man, oh my God, look at that. Look at that, man. Look at that. Look how it's going. So nice. Anyway, let's talk about the trade. 2-minute chart. What happened? Now, even talking about the trade, you need to understand what was the hourly picture. Where was everything going on an hourly chart before the market even opened? Now, let's go on the replay. And what I'll do is I'll select the bar here. Basically, what happened? We have 200 moving average sitting on the bottom. Same thing happened on QQQs as well. We had 200 moving average sitting right at the top, literally right at the top. But when the market opened, now this is QQQs. QQQ is basically the top tech companies that we have in the market. Now, we are going a 2-minute chart. What happened? Towards the start of the market, as soon as the market opened, look at this. As soon as the market opened, it broke above this 200 moving average. Now, on an hourly chart 200 moving average can act as a very strong support or very strong resistance. We got above this 200 moving average. I was like, okay. At the same time, this is what SPY doing. I was like, this is nice. Right? This is nice. But I'm a sort of trader. I'm never going to jump into a trade thinking, oh, it can make a big move. I need to see a move start because I rather a train leaves from station A, goes to station D. Okay, this is the final stop. This is where the trend starts. This is where the trend ends. I rather jump in B and jump out at C than trying to time the bottom and time the top, because at the end of the day, you'll never be able to time the tops and bottoms. I rather wait for the trend to pick up and then jump in and then jump out by the time before the trend actually reverses. right? So I'm sitting here waiting for this SPY or QQQs. Essentially, I'm watching the markets like this right now. Let me put up 6 charts. I'm watching multiple stocks at this time. SPY is here. We have AMD, we have QQQs, we got SPX, we have Tesla came up with the earnings. We have a lot of names that are kind of looking, looking cool. So basically, now what am I doing? Hey, if you look at these charts, what do you see here? What's the common theme that you see here? Tesla earnings. After the earnings, what happened? Prices started moving towards the downside, which is cool and all, everything, yeah? Anyway, I'm watching SPY. Still nothing. Let's see what happens next. And I'm showing you how to pick the names that you want to trade. This is so important. Let's see what happens next. Oh, SPY made a new highs. This is good. QQQs are pushing towards the upside as well. We broke above the 200 moving average. This is good. AMD is looking nice as well. It's actually moving towards the upside. Now we have SPY's pre-market highs sitting roughly around here. I'm like, okay, QQQ's pre-market highs quite further away. All right, no problem. And then I'm still waiting. What happened? SPY literally went to the level that I was watching, 669.12. This is the level that I had from the pre-market earlier. All right, now I'm sitting there patiently waiting. Tesla looks like it's turning around. There's a lot of names that are actually looking strong whatsoever. I haven't taken a trade yet. I'm still waiting. I'm on a 2-minute chart. Now what happened here? Check this out. We made a little pullback. This little pullback that you see on the charts, this is called pullback. Now pullback, essentially what this pullback does is we had a big move into the level. Now little pullback, this means the sellers are still sitting at the level, which is why that's the only reason why it became a level in the first place. Because in the past, it was a seller level. That's where the sellers came along, and that's why it became a level. You understand what I'm saying? It could be a previous support level as well. It could be previous resistance level. Whatsoever the case is, it's a level. I don't count it as support or resistance. I just call them level. It's just a level, right? Anyway, I'm sitting there. Now I see a little reject happening. That means the sellers are still present. When the sellers are still present, we have a bet that we can take, which means because the stock market's so strong, if I have an option to sell my phone, think about it. If I have an option to sell my phone for $4,000, why would I try to sell for $3,000? Bro, I can wait 5 minutes and sell at 4,000. That's essentially what the plan is. Now, if you look at this SPY, maybe it can push up towards a little bit higher. All the people that want to sell here, why wouldn't they want to sell a little bit more expensive? That's a theory. So I'm like, okay, sellers are present here. Buyers look like they want to push the price towards the upside, and it's bouncing off of hourly 200 moving average. Same on QQQs. Hey, let's see if it breaks above the 669.12. I will jump into a trade. And that was the thesis that I had at this stage. And that was the reason why I even called out this trade in my chat. I said SPY for LTP called above 669.12. It looks really good. Right? It's just a bet that I'm willing to take if the prices move towards the upside. Guess what happened? It made a move towards the upside. I'm sitting in the trade. Hey, stop loss is literally on the other side. I'm sitting in the trade, made a huge move towards the upside. Check this out. QQQ's made a huge move towards the upside. And what happened? It pulled back a little bit. That's a first trade I entered here. I entered here a little bit, second trade. It made a big move towards the upside. Boom. And I'm like, oh my God, this is looking so cool. Now, this is the first level that we're going to take profits at, 670.36. As you can see, even I called it out in my chat as well, that make sure we take some profits right here. Make sure we take some profits, right? SPY, it paid like 70%, bro. 75%. It paid. 75% means if you had $1,000 position size, your 1,000 made you $750 in profit. You understand what I'm saying? And now I showed you why did we even trade SPY over everything else? Because SPY had a level reject, and we are betting that because the prices have already pushed, it can go higher. Why didn't we trade QQQs? Because it didn't have a level reject. It was just rejecting in the middle of nowhere. That doesn't mean shit. You understand what I'm saying? And then it all started pushing towards the upside. At the same time, I realized AMD is getting rejected right now. While I'm sitting in this trade, AMD is getting rejected at the ORB level. Now, what's ORB level? ORB level is a first 15-minute range of the market. Now, essentially, you can go to this indicators and you can search ORB, and this guy named pretty much ORB, opening range breakout, ZZZ Crypto 123. Just click on his name, all right? And then select these settings. Make sure it says 15, 930 to 945. And this is your style and this is your visibility. Essentially what happens is the first 15-minute range of the market becomes a solid range. And this will mark two charts on literally a green line and a red line. And I'm like, okay, this is rejecting off a level. Think about it. It's getting rejected off the critical level right now. Essentially the same play what happened on SPY. A reject off a level. If the sellers move aside, AMD is going to fly. That was a trade. Look at this. Literally, there was a trade that we called out in the chat. I said AMD LTP above 231.65, it can really, really pay. And check this out, it paid 40%. This trade, SPY is still pushing towards the upside. Decided to jump in AMD. Check this out, made a huge move towards the upside and absolutely paid the moment we broke this 233. Went and touched my level. I decided to sell, and SPY we sold literally right as we hit this level and a little bit after that. Hey, what a beautiful fucking trade. 2 trades, and we are roughly at this stage, we are like 9:56, 26 minutes into the market, 26 minutes into the market, sold everything out of all the trades, called it a day, made 11K. 3 trades, 4th trade is what I missed out on Meta. It is what it is. It was a similar setup that I was talking about. It was a similar setup. We had a reject of the critical level right here. We had a reject of the critical level. I missed out on this and I made a big move, but it is what it is. But once you have a reject, the moral of the story is, once you see a reject happening of a critical level, a reject happens. Once we reclaim that level again, bro, that's a moment where you can jump in. Do not jump in the moment we do not have any consolidation, because it can most likely, you're going to probably turn around. That's why the levels became your levels at first place. And now you might be like, which makes sense. You might be like, you do not have proper trust behind your levels, which is why, bro, every single day, look at this. Every single day I drop my levels in the chat. And these were the levels, 669, 670.36, and we use these levels every single day. Check this out for AMD. Exactly same levels that I'm talking about. 232.3. 234.05, and that's exact levels that will actually hit as well. You understand what I'm saying? Every single day I drop this, and I'll literally make a video for them, what I'm watching, why and where I'm getting these levels. And hey, every single day they get to see my screens while I'm trading live. Check this out. Every single day, I haven't missed a day in a long time. Now, if you want to watch my screens while I'm trading live, man, check the first link in the description box below. But back to walking away for the day. If I would not have walked away, man, essentially just teaching your brain it's okay to sit around and try to make more and more money. But hey, how many days, you tell me, how many days in your trading journey, if you would have walked away, you would have been more green, like overall on a bigger scale, you would have been positive in your journey. Your confidence would have been positive. If the answer is fuck yes, bro, you should learn how to walk away. And the easiest way to walk away is literally close your broker. Close your broker. And also, that's the big reason why I personally think all the people in my chat will always keep winning, because they trade with me. If I'm walking away, these people are walking away as well. But check this out, bro. People make it. This is 2000, 1300. This is where the market started, right? 11:30 is when the market opens for me. 900. KC for the win. He said $100, $2,600. Hey, 177, 3000. This is literally what's up. That's the flex that I have, that my people are making so much fucking money. I mean, check this out, bro. If you want to do the same, check the first link in the description box below. And I'm out of here. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Peace.